Hey y'all, and welcome to Vlogtober day 7. So today's video is gonna be a little life update type questionnaire. I went live and I asked you guys to send me some questions in the chat, and y'all did not hold back. So before we get into the video, make sure you guys hit that hype button. I know y'all used to hearing people say like, comment, and subscribe, but right now the biggest thing that will help me is if you hit the hype button. It will push my video out to the algorithm, and you guys can help build this community or whatever. So hit that hype button. Hit the like button too, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. But the hype button definitely helps out, and this is not just for me, this is for anybody that you support that has under 500,000 subscribers. If you hit the hype button, it will send their video out to the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Other people that enjoy this type of content will find them. So it's definitely good for us small content creators. So let's get into the video. So I wanted to switch it up a little bit today. Instead of doing the daily vlogs, I know you guys have been, y'all been supporting me. Like, y'all been watching the videos. Like, one of the videos got like 700 views. I don't even know how. Another one got 300. Where is this coming from? Not trying to say y'all don't support me, but I wasn't expecting my videos to do as well as they were this Vlogtober. I wasn't expecting it, because last Vlogtober it was crickets. But anyways, let's get into some of these life update questions. We're gonna talk about love, grief, family, whatever. And I told y'all I would keep it real with y'all, but y'all asked some really deep questions. Y'all got in my business. So let's get into the first question. So someone sent this as an email, and I be getting emails all the time. It's just still so shocking to me. It doesn't I haven't wrapped my head around that people actually fuck with me enough to be emailing me. And if you were watching this, it's a few of y'all, but you'll know who you are. All right, so first question, how's your mental health lately? Honestly, it's been a roller coaster. Some days I'm happy and just like, I don't know, some days I'll be at peace and I'll be cool, and then other days, y'all, I'll be very frantic. I really can't put it into words how my mental health is, but I am trying every day to do something to focus on my mental health. Lately, I've been working out. That has been helping me so much. Even though I don't do as much as other people, when I get on the treadmill, it just feels better. Mentally, it just helps me decompress a little bit. So as far as me losing my mom, it's been a challenge. September, y'all, I was really fucked up September. I don't know, my spirits were so down. I was really in a dark space in September. My mom's birthday is in September, and I just have never not spoke to her birthday, so it was just different. Usually I would always travel home for her. Even when I lived in Oklahoma, we always did something for her birthday, whether it was just us spending time, I cooked for her, whatever the case is. I was around my mama, I was with my mama, and so not having her here this year put me in a dark space. But I got a great support system. I have some good friends. My man that ain't my man, but that's my man because I said so. I'm around him a lot, so that helps me get my mind off of a lot of things. So I really don't have an answer to that, but it's in works. And I'm kind of proud of where I'm at, honestly, with my mental health, because I really felt like I would have lost my mind by now. So next question, somebody else asked if I'm dating, and I think this person clearly don't be here like that, whatever case is. And a lot of people on my TikTok live really are not aware of my situation unless you come over to my YouTube. But am I dating? I don't know what this is considered that I got going on. Yes, but no. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this is. Like, I'm messing with somebody. I have feelings for him. I care for him deeply. I might even love the nigga, but he's not my boyfriend. We've made it clear. Well, he's made it clear. We've made it clear that we're not in a relationship, but we still rock with each other in a way. So it's technically a situationship. You know what I'm saying? I know, Zoe, you're 33. What are you doing in a situationship? Trust me, I know. But if I'm being real, the real answer is yes. Because this is what, from the outside, you would think that I'm dating. You would think so, but I don't know what this is. Unfortunately, I am unaware of what I'm doing right now. Another question was, what's the hardest part about starting over? The hardest part about starting over, was starting over. Literally getting out your way and just starting over. That was the hardest part. Everything else that came after, let's say for example, my bankruptcy, right? The hardest part was just doing it, going to go do the paperwork. I'm saying pushing myself to complete it, going back into work. I'm saying is with my content, starting over fresh on this journey, and you're trying to pivot in certain ways. The hardest part is just doing, you know what I mean, and having discipline, trying to gain that discipline. So Now, for me, the hardest part is just doing it. After you do what you need to do, what you know you need to do, it's easy work. Easy peasy, pumpkin peasy. And another thing is, if you just really look at it, like, nobody's coming to save you. So you gotta get on your shit. So I feel like my mother was here all the time. My mother was alive, so I had her to fall back on. I had that safety net. So I could just do whatever because I just knew she was gonna be there, you know what I mean? And now I just know that nobody's gonna come save me. So now it's on me to, if I gotta start fresh and build back up, I need to, then so be it, you know what I mean? And God has done nothing but held my hand along the way, and he has not let me go without. All praises to the Lord above, but he's been carrying me. So another question was, are you still living in Atlanta or thinking about moving? I still live in Atlanta. I thought about moving to Dallas with my best friend. I felt like I could have a fresh start. I could be close to my siblings. I'd be close to my best friend. I'm still thinking about it though. I still am thinking about moving to another state. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't feel like I'm scared, or I don't even feel like I don't even think that I'm comfortable. I just think that I just really love living in Atlanta. I really enjoy living in Atlanta. I don't know, it's just, Atlanta is just so homey to me. I've built my own little family, which friends turned family, but I just know how to maneuver through the city. I know how to get things done in the city. It just feels like home. It really feels like my home. And plus, I've been there for, hell, 2015. I left for about 11 months at 2017. So I've been there for damn near 10 years. So I don't know, Atlanta feels like home. I may leave, I may not, I don't know. So another question is, have you had any brand deals or collaborations lined up this year? It's literally the end of the year, and no, I haven't. At the beginning of the year I did, but no, I have not. People have been emailing me, but I don't know. I just really have been in a space where I want to work with brands. I had the series where I was trying to work with brands and I wanted to land a brand deal and all that stuff. But right now, I feel like it makes sense, but I'm just trying to do it in a way where I'm not feeling like I'm trying to sell my people something. Y'all my folks. I don't want to sell y'all. I just be trying to sell y'all things. You know what I mean? I want to make money from my content. Of course, that's the goal. But I don't like the whole salesy thing. When I follow somebody and I start loving their content and stuff, if they start to push things off on me, sales type stuff, I low-key be like, oh, I ain't fucking with them no more. I know that sounds crazy. Not that I ain't fucking with them no more, but I just don't appreciate somebody trying to just be too salesy. I just don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I truly don't like it. Yes, make your money, but it's just like, everybody now, this is a sidebar, but everybody now with creating content, I was just telling one of my old homegirls that I used to work with, she does content now, whatever, and she was asking me like why I stopped TikTok Shop or whatever, and I was just telling her everything is just so, it's just so fake. This right here is the holy grail. This is the best out there ever. Oh my god, you gotta get this. It's the best ever, just for them to get some commission. And I'm not a person like that. I will never do that. Like, even like with my sales job, like low-key, honestly, I'm trying to transition out of this position because it's just not for me. I don't want to push somebody. I've never been, I used to sell cable, and I was horrible at it because they want you to come in, they want people to come in, and they want you to upgrade them and get them higher services. I'm saying you are expected to sell them something every time they come, and personally that's just not my style. Other people, I'm a person you can sell to, but I'm not a person that I want to sell to. So I have put a halt on doing the brand collaborations and stuff like that until it makes sense for me. And something in my spirit has just told me to stop the TikTok Shop and stop just trying to get, I want something sponsored here, maybe a sponsorship for my YouTube, but it just would have to make sense. So no, I'm not on that right now, y'all. Somebody said, what's the real reason you had to start over? The real reason I had to start over was I just made poor choices at a young age. Financially, mentally, I was hanging with the wrong crowds. It's just all of that. I just had to start over because I was trying to fit in with people. I watched a video today. I think it was Shani. I may insert it here or whatever the case is. But basically she was saying, let me see if I can let y'all see it. Hold on. So look.
What I wish somebody had told me is that there will be different versions of me as I get older. Completely different versions of me. And those different versions require different people, different spaces, different words, different careers sometimes. So I wish somebody had told me that, hey, the plan you have at 25, and you got this whole career and everything planned. I want this many kids and a husband, or I don't want a husband, whatever it is. That's so gonna change by 30 and 35. Your whole perspective. You're gonna have to reintroduce yourself to that person every single time. And the people around you are gonna have to re-meet that person every single time.
So I know that is not the question that you asked, but basically what I was getting at is that I'm in a new space in my life. You saying, like, that girl and those decisions that I made back when I was younger in a whole lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? I'm not her no more. You know what I'm saying? I have to re-meet myself. And also, since my mama passed, I'm a whole new person. I used to think that was crazy when people say that, but I'm a whole new, I don't even think the same about a lot of stuff. My whole mental has changed. I think about some things, and I was just looking at my journal, some things that I used to believe and say change. I'm a whole nother woman now. I'm a whole new person. So that's the reason why I have to start over, because I'm in a new era, a new space in my life. You know what I mean? And you will be too. Somebody asked me this weird question, and I don't know why they asked this, but I definitely jotted it down. Somebody said, have you ever been in love with two people at once? And I've dated two people at one time. I've had mad feelings for one and was loved the other one. I don't think I have. I don't think I have. I've had 5 boyfriends at one time. That don't mean I was having sex with them, but I had. Oh, I don't think that I have, and I don't know that you can. You know what I'm saying? Y'all leave it down in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Do you think that you can be in love with 2 people at the same time? I personally don't feel like you can, because if you love me, how the fuck you gonna love her? I know you can love both of us, but you can't be in love with both of us. You can't be in love with both of us. That's crazy. Now, you can be in a hard place where you love her and you, damn, I don't want to lose her too, but I don't want to lose this one either. Yes, but you can't be in love with both of us. That's crazy. A lot of my creator friends was in the chat, so a lot of these questions is definitely from a creator's mindset. One of the girls asked, have you ever felt jealous of another creator? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I've ever felt jealous, but I felt myself being a hater before. I have felt myself being a hater. Why is she, my content way better than hers? Why is she, I'm saying, why is she getting all these views and all this traction? My content, I have felt myself being a hater, but I don't say I was jealous. I was just in this dark, weird space where I would just be on some hater ass shit. You just been a hater. If that's jealousy, then yeah, I don't know. Another question, do you feel like your mom would approve of who you were talking to right now? And oh my god, that is a really good question, by the way. I don't know. I think that my mama she respects my decision, and I think she trusts me a lot with my decision. No, I don't know. Let me stop lying. She know I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I'm saying she knows I'm gonna do what I want to do. So I can't say that. So I know that she would know that I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. So would she? This one is a hard question. I really can't even. I'm over here stuttering. I can't even answer it, because I'm like, would she? Would my mama be okay? Would my mama approve of? Yeah, she would. I think that she would. He's a decent guy. He's a very kind, big-hearted guy, right? Every situation has their problems or ups and downs. Nobody's situation is perfect. Nobody is out here. Nobody has a perfect situation. You know what I'm saying? So I think that my mom would be okay. I think she would trust him with me. Now that I'm sitting and thinking about it, yeah, she would. But she was alive when I was messing with him, so she knew about him, but we wasn't on the level we're at now to be like, oh mom, I gotta. And plus, she would have met him. If I would have said, if I would have said, hey, this is my dude, we're serious, we're in a relationship, she would have wanted to meet him for sure. But while we were in this space that we're in, she wasn't about to meet him. So I think she would. I hope she would. Mama, what you think? You approve of this or not? Let me know. Send me a sign. The next question is, what is your biggest red flag in relationships? So I feel like my biggest red flag in relationship is that I have a jealous spirit about myself. I don't want my nigga talking to nobody. Like, your friends don't even, like, I don't trust. Right now, it's 8:30, 8:26, ain't called me. He went out last night and he ain't called me. So I feel like he would have bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always go back to the negative stuff. I'm always going back to the negativity. You know what I mean? So I feel like my biggest red flag is that I'm very jealous, and I have trust issues. You know what I mean? I have trust issues, and there's some insecurities that I want to work on, that I need to work on, because a motherfucker can have some Capri Suns in the crib and I'd be like, who bought you those? Because when did you start drinking those? I noticed everything. I'm really like, and I focus on another red flag. I got a few red flags. Hold on. Another red flag I do have is that I feel like I don't feel like I'm overbearing, but like when I fuck with somebody, I tend to make them mine, and I know that a person is not yours. So I tend to make people like mine. So mine, you're mine. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want you to go with your friends. But anyway, what's something you said you never do again but still did? Went back to that nigga. Something I said I would never do again but I still did. Drink. Went back to this nigga. Started back fucking with this nigga. What else did I say I would never do again? Y'all was asking some really good questions. Hold on, let me show you. I'm trying to go through this list. I got them written down. Hold on, I put them in my notes. Have you ever been in a situationship you knew was bad for you but stayed anyways? Oh, wait, I didn't even realize that this one. Have you ever been in a situationship you knew was bad for you but stayed anyways? For sure. Many a times in my dating life I have. Definitely knew this person was not good for me and I continue to stay. Hell, the situation I'm in now, right now, I'm not gonna say this person is not good for me, but I know that he doesn't want kids right now. I don't think he wants kids. Hold on, why is it getting dark? I don't know what just happened, but it started to get a little dark. Can y'all see me? Oh, I hope y'all can see me because I'm not redoing this video. Anyways, so have you ever been in a situation? I'm not trying to say he's bad for me or anything like that, but I do know we're not serious yet and we've been rocking with each other for all these years, right? And am I wasting my time? You know what I'm saying? I feel like we have not said, hey, we're gonna be together. Hey, I want to start a family. I'm getting old, you know what I'm saying? And I'm dealing with him right now until better come along. I don't really want to. I know sitting around and messing with him and still being here, I could be blocking my Mr. Right. But then what if he is my Mr. Right? What if he does want to be with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if we do be together? What if we do start a family? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that's what he wants. You know what I'm saying? I know that that's not what he wants, but right now, it's just what I'm doing right now. So yes, I have, and I feel like right now, currently, that's what I'm doing it. I'm not gonna say, but he's bad for me, but I do know that I know this situation is bad for me. Yes, this situation is bad for me because I don't think it's going nowhere. I think it's going to lead to a dead. I don't want to speak nothing negative on this, but based off of our history, I don't think he wants to be in a relationship. And I want a relationship. I want kids. I want a family. All that. What is your biggest ick in a man right now? My biggest ick in a man right now is... I feel like it's gonna always be this lying to me, not telling me. I want to know everything. Even if it's something that's gonna hurt my feelings, don't lie to me. My biggest ick in a man is don't lie to me. Because when you lie to me, I'm gonna believe everything's gonna be a lie to me going forward. Everything, even when it's the truth. Bitch, it still could be a lie. You know what I mean? What's something you did in your past you're still embarrassed about? Something I did in my past that I'm still embarrassed about. I don't know if I want to share that. I'm not gonna tell you that. Oh, that's too deep. Something my tattoos, I'm so self-conscious about these tattoos. I started to do laser removal, but I never went back, and I had to pay for it all up front, right? But they end up refunding me the money back, so shit, I'm gonna have to go. I don't know. Anyways, that's one thing for sure. Another question: what's one toxic habit you're working on breaking? A toxic habit I'm working on breaking is being lazy. I want to get my ass in the gym and fucking lose this weight. That's one toxic thing that that's toxic. The way I eat and my sleeping habits, all that. I want to break this cycle. But anyways, real quick before I go, a little life update. So I told you guys about my love life. I've been telling y'all about my love life. If you be on the lives, you already know that. Excuse me, I talk about my love life quite often. Other than that, we talk about the same things: grief, my love life. I'm saying a few people was asking me, oh, you're getting your shit together. They was asking me about still working at my other job, my sales job. I'm still there, but I'm currently on leave, but I'm planning to go back soon. I don't know. I'm trying to see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to transition out of that because I really am not a sales girl. I was telling y'all. So that's that. What else? That's really it. I don't really know. My dogs, I still have my dogs. I don't really know. I don't have really much going on in my life. It's just I'm actually trying to get my siblings to move to Atlanta with me right now. That's something big for me. I really want them to come. I feel like they would experience life on a different level if they was to come here versus Oklahoma. I feel like we could all get a nice apartment together, or not even an apartment. We can go get a townhome. I can rent a townhome. Everybody had their own little room. The kids had their room because my sister, she got 2 kids to live with her. I feel like all of us, we can get a little 5-bedroom. We all could be together, and then in a year's time, everybody can just go their separate ways, but we should be together. I feel like my mama's kids, we should be together, and I feel like it's putting it on my spirit that I should try to get us together. So I'm working on building my credit up right now, which I did the bankruptcy. So I'm working on building my credit up, getting a stable job where I'm able to financially take care of the things I need to take care of, and move my siblings here to, well, not here because I'm not in here. I'm in Pittsburgh right now, but to Atlanta with me. So, or I can move to Texas. I don't know, but that is something that's like that I'm working on right now. That's something I never told nobody. I only told one of my best friends about that, but that's something I'm working on, and I just told my brother too. But that's something I'm working on right now. I feel like my siblings, we would do so much better if we were together. I can't stand them, but I feel like we would do so much better if we were all together. Another thing is I'm just trying to get my mental right. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the gym. If you guys seen a few of the videos, like I've been trying to work out, go in the gym, lose this weight, and try to do it the right way, not try to do it the medical way, because I think I'm gonna get lipo. But I definitely want to get, I'm trying to get a breast reduction very soon. Stay tuned for that because I will be vlogging that. If I do go through with the lipo, I'm going to be vlogging that as well, but I do know that I'm going to get my breast reduction for sure. So that's really it. Really nothing really much going on. I'm just trying to get me together. I'm still trying to get my shit together. That's it. Still trying to get my shit together. But that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for hanging over here on my little corner of the internet, and happy Vlogtober day 7. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. I believe tomorrow I'm posting my fall skincare, hotel skincare routine, nighttime routine, or whatever the case is. I don't know, but just stay tuned. Have your post notification buttons on, and before I let you go, hit that hype button. Hype this video. If you stay here to the end, you better hype the video up, and just leave some comments, y'all. Talk to me in the chat. If you ask me any of these questions, respond to me in the chat. But anyways, I love you guys. You guys have a blessed day. Mwah. You said I can't trust in you.